lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Unbelievable stuff there. Absolutely brilliant here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant here. Unbelievable stuff there. We got 2 in the bed there. We've got 3 in the bed moment here. Unbelievable stuff there. What's it, move? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Casual Weekday Championship, the CWC Racing League for the F1 League Division as well. I am your host with the most, Malcolm, as well. So, we're at the glorious race of the Spanish Grand Prix, aka Circuit de Barcelona, as well. So, this is season 7, round 2 of this epic race, epic season, should we say? If you missed our last week's debut of season 7, we had 12 drivers. But at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and quite a few drivers had a few issues with some of the corners itself, right, and it caused a few issues with their cars completely off track, because the curbs are so dangerous in this game. You just don't know what to expect back, and this track has got a lot of curbs, especially at turn, I believe it's turn 12, where you go the blind right-hander at the top, where the DRS, you can drift too far to the left, you can hit the gravel too far in, and you can lose out so much time. You have to be absolutely spot on when you get through that track as well. Kermit, how you doing? What a move, as his famous words. Well, my famous words, he's just nicked it off me. Here we go. I'd like to thank LeagueRacing TV channel for giving CWC all the league coverage on the Monday nights. As you can see, CWC F1 and F2 are on tonight at the same time at 8 PM. We are going to be starting in a few moments' time. There is no racing on Tuesday or Wednesdays on the LeagueRacing TV channel. But there's guarantee racing between Thursday and Sunday throughout the remainder of the week. You got the F1, F2 and F3 divisions in Thursday nights at the Spanish Grand Prix as well. They're trying to match us. They're trying to match the CWC Racing League. Just kidding. So they're at the Spanish Grand Prix as well on Thursday nights, as well as divisions 4 and 5, or F4 and F5. For the Friday evening as well. We've got the BNL League Racing for Leagues 1 and 3 on the Saturday at the Italian Grand Prix from 7 PM Central Eastern Time. So check it out, guys. Please check them out. And then Sunday evening for League 2 for the BNL as well, for the Italian Grand Prix at Monza as well. So for the 8 PM at the Central Eastern Time. And then also back on to TTML again for the Sunday League. So the Sunday League will be kicking off at Spain again for the British Standard Time at 8 PM. So here we go. I haven't got any track video to watch or a hot lap for you guys, but I'll give you a bit of an understanding of the driver status. I'm so sorry if it's short on the screen, but we'll try and clarify a little bit. It's only been six finishes last week. So Cameron, who had a fantastic start of the season, he is in pole. He had the great win with 25 points, and then you got Bob the Builder, aka I believe that was A Star Is Born, or Fernando Alonso. Oh no, that wasn't a Fernando Alonso. It was who was it? I'm so sorry. I'll just put Bob the Builder. I'm so sorry about that. And then you got Jamie 93 out of nowhere. He produced. He was really lucky because he was under a lot of pressure against himself and Arthur for trying to finish off in 3rd place, and then Arthur in 4th. Chizza is in 5th. Fernando Alonso again. I'm so sorry, I've got the wrong name. It's on the Alpine. I should know about this. But yeah, should be interesting stuff as well. And then all the rest have all got 0 points because some of the drivers was not there last week. Hopefully we'll get a few more in this week as well. And then we got constructor standings. Obviously, the Alpine team with 27 points. The Ferrari team with 25 points. I forgot to mention Carlsberg, the Drivers' Championship leader from Championship winner from last season, had a crash at the first race. But then again, don't write him off. He's always good. He always proves us all wrong at the same time. So watch him out in the next few races. And then you got Alfa Romeo as well, and then you got the Haas in 4th, and then Aston Martin 5th, and the rest have all got 0 points as well. Without any further ado, guys, let's go straight in. But before I go to the live screen, I just want to say again, I do apologise for the graphics. There is some technical issues from my end with the graphics. I have tried it and tried to make it work for this evening, but everything I've tried was just not working for me at all. So unfortunately for you guys, there is no graphics other than the real life F1 graphics that you see it from the game itself. And here we go straight in. We got 11 drivers in tonight, 1 less than last week. So it'll be interesting to see who will try and produce the goods this season. So let's have a look at the... Well, I'll put the telemetry on because it doesn't look good on the stream itself. And quite a few drivers are already out on track. So you got Carlsberg is out. You got Mikey, aka MDJ, in the house. Is in at the moment in 4th, but he's the first person out in the Williams car. So let's have a look at watching that now. Obviously, Mikey wasn't there last week. He unfortunately was not feeling too good. I'm hoping he's okay. Maverick, how you doing, mate? Oh, Max. I'm just going to put Maverick. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're going well. But yeah, like I said, we've got Cameron, who really wants to try and get a second win on the bounce this season. Or can anyone try and stop him? Because he's like the man with the plan. Chain Game Wow, that was it. You got Bob the Builder, and it was Chain Game Wow. I do apologise, mate. I really do apologise. I kept saying Fernando Alonso, okay, A Star Is Born, who's the only driver outside. I know I keep saying this every week, and I'm sorry to all the viewers, but it is the greatest fact is that Fernando Alonso, aka A Star Is Born, is the only driver that's outside of the European countries as well. Maverick says, I'm fine. I wish I could race today, but I have a game glitch, and I think I need to buy a new... Oh no, mate. Oh no. I hope you get it sorted as soon as possible. How are you? I am doing very well. Again, I do apologise to all CWC drivers that I haven't got the graphics ready again. There is some technical faults. I really don't know what's going on with it, so hopefully we'll try and get that sorted by next week. If not, we might have to stay as it is throughout the remainder of the season as well. We are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight. 10 likes at the Spanish Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Mikey's come up to the 3rd sector now. This Spain track, Leroy, aka Leo Tool, he's just joining in. He's just joining a little bit late. Mikey's got the fastest up of the race with a 1:16.007. That's a good time. That's a really good time, to be fair. And that's on the medium tyres as well, so that's even better. Cameron has evaded his lap, so that was going to cost him dearly. Ecomeister's just doing his lap. Where's Carlsberg? Carlsberg was he's on the soft side. He's 17.7. That's not... I know, I've been told. Oh, Carbs, how you doing, mate? You alright? Hope you're going well. Like I said, Carbs... not Carbs. Carbs and Carlsberg, it's that letter car. Carlsberg, I've been told he's on the wheel for the first time this season, and he's not on the pad where he was dominating last season. So people say he's going to be at the top, but he will be. He will be at the top. He'll push that car, and once he gets his rhythm going on the wheel. It took me a while. It took me a while to get everything sorted, and now we've got quite a few drivers joining into the session now. And Kieran, aka Armady, is in second with a 1:16.1. Just missed out on 1/10 by Mikey. And Eckermeister, he's just doing his lap now, but on the softs. Now, if I remembered it right, the softs are not the best tyre to start off with, because the tyre wear is absolutely atrocious at Spain. Absolutely atrocious. Because the softs can only last about 4 or 5 laps max. And the hards can last about, I think, 20 laps. No, sorry, not 20 laps. About 20 to 25, about 25 laps. The mediums can last about 18 laps, and this is I believe a 36 lap race. So you can do soft, medium if you want to, but you will lose out massively with the time. And Fernando Alonso with a 1:15.2, aka Stars Born, is in first place with a pole position time. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Let's have a look at Eckermeister now. Eckermeister's coming up to the final few corners now. I think that was the Red Bull corner. And he's got second with a 1:15.9, so 7/10 off the leader of Fernando Alonso. So Jamie is just building up his lap now. Oh, who's that? Was that Arthur? Arthur is just off track. And what corner was that? That was at the first. Yeah, that's like turn 3 or 4. I think that might be the long turn 3. So he's had a massive spin, so that's going to cost him dearly. Got King who's just joined in as well. So quite a few drivers are now pulling in to a bit of a late start, shall we say. But hopefully, the more the merrier. That's all we ask for. The more the merrier. But yeah, it should be good. This evening should be a fantastic evening for unbelievable racing tonight. Let's have a look at Cameron. Cameron, who's just doing his out lap at the moment, just trying to get his build up. So we'll watch his lap at the build up lap and try and do his qualifying lap on the medium tyres as well. So I mean, Cameron, who unbelievable, and I will say this again, unbelievable time that he has done at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and even he said he was shocked. To be fair, he had unbelievable moments. To be fair, and I think with the situation of from 12 drivers to 6, he had to, like, for his sake, he had to win that race. And even he said that himself, because he was trying to push on massively. And if he did, well, he did actually, but like I say, if he didn't, then there would have been question marks of his drive in the Ferrari that he's joined this season with Carlsberg, who, like I said, Snookster, who joined in with Carlsberg last season in the Ferrari and had a fantastic constructors titles. Snookster's got himself into the McLaren with Bives, if that's how you pronounce it, Bivezia. I'm so sorry if I got that completely wrong, but he's joined in with Bivezia in 9, with the McLaren team. So I wish him all the very best of luck, Snookster. I wish him all the very best of luck. But with Cameron stepping up a gear, you can tell that it's a good start for the Ferrari team. Very, very good start. Interesting what time he would get. He's got purple. He's got purple on second sector, so he could be on for a really good lap. But it all depends on the third sector. We've got yellow flag sectors 2 and 3, so that could compromise massively. But I think he's all right. I think he's all right for now. So let's see how Cameron can. Oh, he's had a good exit at. Oh, whoa! That's a really good time. a massively good time on the medium tyres with 1:15.5. That's really impressive. That should be the time that you should be beating on the medium tyres. If you're on the softs, fantastic, but your tyre wear is going to be shot after like about 4 or 5 laps in as well. But yeah, well done to Cameron. Kieran D is just about to do his lap. Is he doing his proper lap now? Be interested to see how he can try and do. We've got 8 minutes 25 left of the qualifying. Can anyone try and stop Fernando Alonso, aka A Star Is Born, who's in first place with a 1:15.271? Oh, chain game, wow. Oh, what's happened there? Kieran D has invalidated his lap, so that will cost him dearly. Delta, good to see him back in the racing stuff. So he's back into the racing. He's just about to do his lap. I think that might be him just slowing down a bit. Or one of the cars has just gone off track. That might be Arthur. Yeah, it is Arthur. Arthur's got to be careful because there was another car behind him as well. I think he'll be alright. Yeah, it looks alright to me. But look at Bivezia. Let's see what he can try and do. He's come up to the third sector, and this is the trickiest part of it all. As long as you don't make any silly mistakes, he's invalidated his lap. He's on the soft tyres. But again, the softs are going to be absolutely shot at the end of the qualifying and into the session itself. So he's going to try and do another. Oh, he's invalidated, like following on. So he's not going to get an improvement. Let's have a look at Delta now. Delta to try and push on now in the Red Bull car. And joining with Kieran Armady with 7th place as well. Yellow flag still on sectors 2 and 3. It looks like there was a Williams and a Mercedes, I believe, in 3rd sector. I think one car was just letting someone through, or maybe by mistake. I don't know. It might be King who's in the Mercedes. So Delta's in the 2nd sector now. He needs to try and push massively if he wants to try and get a good lap time. If he can try and match his teammate in 7th place, this is, well, to be fair, he should have. Oh God, that's going to compromise his lap. That will compromise his yellow flags. It's not purple. It's not purple on 2nd sector, so he needs to push. Yellow flag sector 1. Again, that's the other Red Bull. That might be Kieran Day, but he's already done 3 laps on those medium tyres. Chain Game Wow has already done 4 laps on those medium tyres, so he's got to be careful. Arthur's got pole. Arthur's got pole with a 1:15 flat on the softs. That's a really good time. But again, as I said, Snookster. Well, actually, Snookster's got himself up to 3rd, so that's a good opportunity for the top 3. But then again, they've got to keep those drivers with the medium tyres way behind. That's the problem with it all. Delta did a 1:16.978 as I was watching the top 4 going through. Ninja, aka Nathan Carr. Nathan Carr has been really struggling lately, and I'm trying my hardest to give him a little bit of a boost. 1:16 flat, and he's moved up to 8. That's a good lap. That's a good lap. Only misses out by 5/10. That's not bad when you think about it. It's not that bad. Well, it is bad because you're not like clean close to the 4th place. But when you try and compete against someone who's been not saying dominant in the first race, but produced a good race last week, again, like not just there was a few incidences from a few drivers last week, so I'm hoping we don't see any issues or tissues, shall we say, from all the drivers. Yes, I know we like to have hard racing and make it fair as possible, but everyone's got to be respectful as well. But you've got to be respected on the track, as well as you're battling out with someone against you who you're fighting for. Chang Wow moves up to 4th. He moves himself up to 4th, but misses out by 5/10. Yeah. 2,000's quicker than Cameron, but he's on the medium tyres. So the drivers I'm watching out for at this moment, based on the qualifying scenario, I'm looking at Cameron, Mikey and Ninja and possibly Kieran D for the top 4, unless they decide to go for the softs. But I would avoid the softs as much as possible, because it's not going to help. It's not going to help massively. Ninja's just... Is he doing another lap? He's got to be careful. Oh, he's invalidated his lap. Oh, he's going to be absolutely fuming. Jamie, who got a podium last week at the Bahrain Grand Prix, he's also in 13th place, but he's done a bad lap, so he done a mistake somewhere. But he's on the medium tyres now. He's moved up to 4th, 2/10 quicker than Cameron's medium tyre. So Jamie's really up for it now. Cameron will be thinking, what does he have to do to get back? But then again, anyone can make mistakes. Anyone can make mistakes. It just all depends. It all depends if they can push their cars to the limit as well. That's the only joy of it all. You have to try and keep composure. And at the Spanish Grand Prix, which are at live and exclusive for you guys on the LeagueRacing TV channel, the track can be forgiving at some points, but it can be especially at like turn, I think it's turn 11, turn 12, I think it is, where it's the blind corner where you go up the hill. I hate that. I tell you, I'll watch it from Bivezia point of view. So that was the end of the first sector, and this is a part where you have to keep the car onto the right hand side, then try and brake heavily, try and get a good exit out as well. And then this is where you go down the hill, and this is the part where I absolutely hate the most, because you can't go too far in because you'll lose out massively. You can't go too far wide. And this is the part where it's the blind right-hander. You can easily hit the DRS perfectly, and he's got to be careful because Snookster needs to get out of the way. That's a good lad. So Bivezia needs to try and get a good lap. Just still watching it from his point of view. Is that I'm just having a look behind. Oh, that was Snookster. He's I was just saying, Snookster's teammate, who was in 3rd place, Changin Wow, who got a podium last week. He's retired from the session. He will not improve. He will finish in 5th place at this stand. But Bivezia is only got up to 13th place, so he's not happy with that position at all. Still yellow flags, sectors 2 and 3. They've got to be, so about 1 minute 15 left. 1 minute 15 left of the qualifying itself. Who will try and beat Arthur in pole position in 1st place? So Arthur and Alonso, those two are going to try and battle it out. Echo Meister has retired from the session, so he will not improve. The King is back. It's good to see him back, actually, the King. I missed his racing, actually. I missed his racing, to be fair. I was going to say, will he be the king of the pack? Hopefully he won't be the joker of the pack. That's the problem of the track. It can be forgiving as well. So just watching King now, coming up to the end of the 2nd sector now. He could get a good time. Purple! He is purple on 2nd sector. So this is really interesting stuff. Ninja is won't improve his time, so he's going to be outside the top 10 and will have fresh tyres. Carlsberry will not improve, and 16 flat on those medium tyres. I'm worried for those drivers who were on the medium tyres. And Snookster's hit the 14s. Snookster's hit the 14s. And the King has moved up to 5th. He has moved himself up to 5th. Well done to Snookster. Pole position. Qualifying has now stopped, guys. Qualifying has now stopped. Looks like Kieran D has retired. Oh my god! Fernando Alonso has spun. Leroy Lee O'Toole 114.8 out of nowhere. The silent assassin. Unbelievable stuff. Where's Mikey? Mikey's a tenth quicker. Mikey is a tenth quicker on his time. Like I said, Alonso will not improve his time because he's spun. Oh my god, no! I told you that corner can be forgiving. If you hit that curb, or you try and control it, or hit that DRS too early, you will lose out massively. And look what happened. Mikey, I would have liked to have known if he would have been a lot quicker on the 2nd sector, but that that's going to be... He will be fuming. But then again, he's also in 11th. He's also in 11th. So Snookster thought he had pole position. But Lee O'Toole, wherever he is, Lee O'Toole, in the Haas car. You would not expect that at all with the Haas car being in pole position. 114.886. Unbelievable stuff. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable time from Lee O'Toole, aka Leroy. What a time. And he came in late, if I remember it right. Correct me if I'm wrong. He came in late, but well done to Leroy, who got pole position on the last ditch of the qualifying time itself. So well done to Leroy, who's got pole position in first. You got Snooksters in second. Arthur is in third, who had the pole for like about a couple of minutes into the session near the end. You got Alonso is in fourth, Jamie is in fifth, King is in sixth, Changing Wow is in seventh, Cameron is in eighth. Well, actually, Jamie and Cameron are on the medium tyres in the top 10. Kieran D is in 9th. Echo Meister is in 10th. Mikey is in 11th. Carlsberg is in 12th. Ninja 13th. Bivesa 14th. And Delta in 15th place. Oh, yes. So the drivers to watch out for now that I have to pick is Jamie and Cameron, who are both on the medium tyres in the top 10, and that could be a massive advantage. Drivers who are just not patiently waiting. But yeah, we are about to start for race 2, or round 2 shall we say, of the CWC Racing League. But yeah, on the LeagueRacing TV channel. Check them out, guys. Please check them out. So while the guys are all slowly building up, just do a quick update of the LeagueRacing. Again, guys, check out this week for the weekly schedule of the CWC live exclusive for you guys right here, right now, for F1 and for F2, which I believe it's Pepsi who also do the commentary. Then you got no racing for Tuesday or Wednesday. Thursday, Friday is the TTML Racing League for Divisions 1 to 5 at the Spanish Grand Prix at 8 PM BST time. Saturday, Sunday for the BNL League for Leagues 1, 2 and 3 for the Italian Grand Prix for 7 PM Central Eastern time for the Saturday and 8 PM for the Central Eastern time for the Sunday. And then you got the proper Sunday League for the TTML for the Spanish Grand Prix at 8 PM. Don't forget to check them out, guys. Check them out as well. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued to see who will try and get a good start. So, so looking at the strategy itself, guys. So I always look outside the top 10. Always look outside the top 10, and none of the drivers have gambled on the softs, which is a good plan. Mikey and Carlsberg are the only ones who have gambled to go on the hards, which I hate driving the hards at the Spanish Grand Prix because it's just going to be dead slow. But if they've got the pace, fair play to them. Ninja, Bivesa and Delta, those three drivers have gone for the medium tyres, so they've got to have a good start and get ahead of those hard tyre drivers. If they don't, it's going to be causing mayhem. But obviously, 8 of the top 10 drivers, they will be pitted in the next 3 to 4 laps. But yeah, the 2 Haas cars in the top 3, which you'll never expect that in real life, in the real life F1, not in the millions of years. But they're in the top 3, and they had a good qualifying. But as I said, and I keep saying this every time, the softs ain't going to be great. They ain't going to be great. As long as you know what you're doing. But turn 1 is going to be absolutely chaotic, and I could see that happening. Turn 1, I could see that happening. So the drivers are all lined up and ready to go for round 2 of the Spanish Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League. A live exclusive for you guys on the LeagueRacing TV channel. Who will try and win the Spanish Grand Prix? Will it be Arthur, Leroy, Snooker? We have to find out. We've got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go! Who's had the great start? It looks like Snooker's had a bad start, and he's now brought Arthur 2 in the bed. We might have a 3 in the bed moment. We've got quite a few. Nearly had 4 in the bed moment at the back of the grid. Oh my god! And Alonso's going up to 3rd. Jamie's dropped down to 5th. But he's going side by side with Chain Game. Wowee! Oh my god! It looks like Snooker's going holding on for 2nd. But oh my god, Jamie going around the outside. And has he made it? Has he made it? He has! He has made it! What a move! What a move from Jamie! Chain Game Wow's dropped down. It looks like King's dropped down. D's moved up to 7th. But Ekomeister and Delta goes back down to 14th and 15th. So something must happen at the back of the grid. So absolutely insane stuff at the Spanish Grand Prix. Oh my god, is Alonso trying to make the move on Snooker? He nearly did try and make the move, but not enough. Kieran D's dropped down in 11th. Ninja's moved up to 10th. So something must happen from Kieran D's point of view. Ekomeister's retired. Oh, he spun. He's either spun or he had contact. And because of that, he is out of the Spanish Grand Prix. So we had from 15 and now dropped down to 14. And it's going to be the virtual safety car, guys. Virtual safety car. Ekomeister has left the garage and left Spanish, the City of Barcelona track as quickly as possible. Excuse me about that, guys. Suddenly lost my voice. Can't speak at the minute. Kieran D is going. I nearly lost my voice. Hang on a sec, guys. Kieran D is going into the pits, and now we're back in live and exclusive for you guys. Carl Sperry's dropped down to 13th. That is not the position that he wants. Oh, actually, not 13th. So Arthur trying to do everything he can to try and put the pressure on massively, but he's got Jamie. He's got a few drive. Oh my god, who's that? King! Jesus! But he pulled it off. What a move, actually. You don't expect that late breaking move, and that has caught Cameron off guard. And actually, it really has caught a few drivers off guard. Leroy's got the fastest of the race now with 125.32. No, Bivazia is 124.747 as well. Now got Snooker goes side by side. Oh, what a move! Round the outside at turn 2. Good move from Snooker. Needed that to get past Fernando Alonso. Is Alonso going to try and push on now to make the move? But Leroy's pulling away. Leroy's trying to pull away as much as possible. He's got to be careful though, because like I said, the tyre wear is not going to be great. Jamie's just trying to hold fire against Arthur for 4th. These two drivers had a bit of a contact last week in the, I believe, contact last week with the round 1 result at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Checking it out, Cameron's dropped down to 8th. Cameron's dropped down to 8th. As I said, the mediums are not going to get kicked in just yet until probably the next 3 to 4 laps when the softs are completely gone. So the medium should last. Oh my god, Snooker. Is Snooker going to the pits? Yes, he has. He's going to the pits. Leroy's got the fastest of the race now, 118. No, King's got 118.836, so that's a good time. Jamie trying to put the pressure on Arthur. So we got that going. We've got a train going from Cameron. Like, choo choo choo! We've got Cameron, Changin Wow, Mikey, Ninja, Bivazia. Vivezio, how do you pronounce it? Or Vez, I'm going to call him Vez. Vez is in 10th. Carlsberry, who's in 11th place, who I did not expect. Ninja! These two drivers are going side side. And they're still going side side. Two in the bed. They're still going two in the bed. No! Oh, fair play. No! Jesus! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant move there from Ninja. Brilliant. He kept it cool and calm. I thought he did not make that move stick. But he was saying, he would have said fair play to Mikey. Because that could have caused a lot of havoc if Mikey messed up up the hill section. And the DRS should be active, so we're going to watch it from this point of view. So Ninja should take the opportunity to make that move on chain game. Wow, Alonso's got the fastest of the race now. And Ninja's now made the move. Perfect move. So now Ninja's now pulling away. Who's had a really great start actually, from outside the top 10 into 7th place. Boston. Boy. So Alonso is getting close to Leroy now for first place. So Leroy, who had a great start on the Spanish Grand Prix, is now getting under a lot of pressure from Alonso. The two Red Bulls are swapping places now, so Delta's dropped down to 13th. Kieran D has moved up to 12th place. But yeah, it should be interesting stuff. Guys, if you are watching the stream, please make sure you like to subscribe to the LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live race itself. We're aiming for at least 10 likes tonight. That'll be a fantastic achievement. Please do that. Please do that. We have got King who getting close. Is that Jamie? Jamie was getting close, but these guys are going to have a bit of DRS frenzies, so Richet. Oh, look at King actually. King's getting close. Chain Game Wow's retired. Chain Game Wow has retired. Will it be a safety car? Yes, it is. It is a safety car. I'd like to know what happened. Did he crash? Yes, he did. He crashed. He crashed at the wall. As you can see, he has crashed into the wall. He must have caught the curb. Right. This is going to be interesting. For the drivers who have just pitted, gutted. Because this would be an absolute opportunity to try and get themselves into the top, the top 8, shall we say. But in this game of F1, you can't be you have to earn your right to get into the top 8 at this stage as well. So we've got the fantastic Jamie trying to put the pressure on as well. So for the drivers who are on the softs, I would pit now. If it was me, I would pit now. I don't care if I get dropped right down the pecking order. It just means I've got a good opportunity to get some fresh tyres and not worry about. Yeah, they must have heard me. They must have heard this. So the top 3 are in the pits. Is King in the pit? Yeah, all the soft tyres are all going in the pits. Vez has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But can I remind, Chain Game Out did have a 3-second time penalty, and then straight after that, he had that DSQ. Sorry, not DSQ. Sorry, DNF. I do apologise. Delta's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and someone else had a. Oh, Delta's retired. Delta has retired. So he's got another DNF. Oh my God, the two. Ooh. Jamie and Cameron nearly. Well, Jamie didn't even realise that the safety car was right next to the corner at turn 4. So he was looking, and Cameron was just like, "Oh my God, I have to brake quick," and he did. So Mikey is in 4th, Carlsberg is in 5th. The two drivers who are starting off on the hard tyres from the start of the race, because they were starting outside the top 10. They're in 4th and 5th respectively. So that's a good start for them. Again, I'm just going to say this now. I don't want to see 6 drivers remaining from the Spanish Grand Prix. I want to see all drivers finishing well, the 12 remaining drivers, because when you get like drivers who are, there's less drivers in the pack, there's no battles, there's no fun. There was some battles, don't get me wrong, there was some battles last week in the Bahrain Grand Prix, but with this, you got 12 drivers, you got plenty of opportunity to make some moves. So it'll be interesting to see how it all goes as well. So so Jamie now in the good position in first. You got Cameron's in second, Ninja's in third, Mikey's in fourth. You got Carlsberg's in fifth, Leroy's in sixth, Fernando Alonso's in seventh place. I'll just give you the biggest move. So the biggest move, as I said, Ninja, who's had an outstanding start to the Grand Prix. And again, I'm not going to jinx him. I promise I will try not to jinx him at all. Because every time I praise him, something's bad's going to happen. And I don't want that bad thing to happen to him, because he's doing a great race so far. But he's had the biggest mover of the race from 13th to 3rd. The next big movers is Mikey and Carlsberg with 7 positions, obviously, with 11th and 12th respectively. From 11th and 12th respectively. And then you got Cameron from 8th to 2nd. Then you got, I believe... Oh my god, Kieran D has got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with King. So I'm not sure what's happened. Let's have a quick look at Kieran D. Has he lost from wind damage? That's the big question of it all. Has he lost a bit from wind damage? Or the back or rear? In this game now, the rear damage is bad. So the car is going to be absolutely fragile, and they have to be absolutely careful what they're doing as well. So Kieran D, I wonder if King just lost his braking point, touched D, and then had the issue with so it's just mad scenes. But yeah, safety car is in this lap. Who will try and survive the battle of the... Oh my god, is that Carlsberg? Yeah, that might be Carlsberg. Yeah, it is Carlsberg. Yeah, so is everyone else done a stop? No, the top 5, obviously the top 5 have not done a stop yet. They're the only ones left. So let's go back to the leader. So Jamie is now theoretically the leader. He's going to have to get a good exit. And he's done that. Carlsberg's got a 5-second penalty for severe collision with Mikey. So he's dropped himself down to 6. And we might have a 2 in a bend moment between Cameron and Ninja. Or is Cameron going to try to hold on? Yikes! Ninja trying to hold on the inside line, but Cameron has got the advantage of the inside line on turn 3. But still holding on. Ninja's trying to hold on as much as possible, trying to get that slipstream. And we've also got a battle going on behind the scenes. Looks like Fernando Alonso and Carlsberg having a good battle. And he's just made the move. Just briefly made the move onto Carlsberg. And then Mikey and Leroy. Leroy's going to go around the outside. He's got to be careful. He's got to be absolutely careful. Do not avoid any contact. And I tell you what, fair play, drive. Fair play. I like the moves. I'm enjoying the moves as long as there's no contact. Like I say, you can't avoid the contact. Is King going to bonsai on Carlsberg? Bit of contact between himself and Carlsberg. But King of the Hill has got himself up to 8. So good move from TKM King. Alonso is in 6th place, trying to catch Mikey, who's in 5th place at the moment, trying to get that slipstream. Let's have a look. Obviously the DRS is not active at the moment. Or maybe it is. Oh no, that was the ERS. I was just watching it from Alonso's driver's point of view, like the controls itself. So trying to push on, and you can tell he's really trying to get close to Mikey, but does not know what to do with that mean tire. The mean tire is going to be, but then you got to think Mikey's hard tires should be all right. You think it should be all right. I don't know. So the hard tyres should, out of the 33 lap race, the hard tyres should last. I did say between 20 to 25. Oh my god, who was that? Was that Mikey? Mikey's gone wide, and watching it from the back end. Snookster and King. Is King going to try and make the move? Let's go back to King. King trying to go into the inside. Well, try to get on the inside onto Snookster, but you got to watch out for King, because he's doing some late breaking moves, and it's acceptable. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely acceptable, and he's pulling them off perfectly. And now he's on the charge on Snookster, who they're both using the ERS. Snookster's already trying to defend on the inside line on turn 1. King, ooh, you got to be careful. Oh my god, the curb. He nearly lost it on the curb. He really lost it at the curb. And he's very lucky. He's a very lucky boy. You got Snooks to try and put the pressure on Mikey, who's in 6th place. So yeah, it's been an absolute stellar of a job from these drivers tonight. Absolute stellar of a job. And I've really enjoyed it. I really have enjoyed it tonight. And I don't want to jinx it. We're already at a third of the race already. And Jamie's in the lead in first. Cameron's in second. Carlsberg's got another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So he's having a torrid time tonight. The Drivers' Championship winner from last season, he's having a torrid time at the start of season 7. But then again, as I said earlier on, do not write him off, because he will bounce back. I know him. He will bounce back. He had the first 6 races. He had some shocking results, and then all of a sudden, he was within the top 2 throughout the remainder of the season, or majority of the season. And Carlsberg now putting the pressure on King for 8th place, and looks like Cameron now putting the pressure on Jamie, and looks like Snookster's got ahead of Mikey. What a move from Snookster. I was just trying to see if Carlsberg could put the pressure on King, but not enough. So Mikey, the hard tyres should be alright. They should be alright to last. But it's just those medium tyres, if they're fresh, like, let's say fresh, it Snooks who has it's a bit worn tyre wear, should we say, compared to some of the drivers who already pitted when the safety car comes in. So we got about a 6-car battle for 6th place, and then the battle for the lead is absolutely heated up, and that's what we love about it. King ain't messing about. Yellow flag set to 3. I'm not sure who that is. It might be one of the top 4 drivers. Yellow flag set to 3. I believe that's Alonso. Alonso has spun. So they'll be absolutely fuming. So there you got obviously Leroy, and there's like a massive gap between Leroy and Snookster, about 4-second gap. So as long as the top 4 are within distance of each other, that's fantastic achievement either way. I don't know who to pick really. I don't know really who to pick. Who would be the one to watch to win tonight? Because obviously the top 3 drivers, I will go through the stops now. So the drivers who have not done any pit stops just yet is Jamie, Cameron, Ninja, who's in the top 3, and also Mike, who's in 7th place. So yeah, flag set to 1. I believe that's Alonso again. So he's having he's having a torrid time trying to push on, try and catch up. Well, he's got a massive gap now from himself to the lead of the pack now. So he really needs another safety car to stand any chance to get himself back into this race. But as things stand, the Ninja trying to put the pressure on, but Leroy, yellow flag set to 2. Yeah, I will not be surprised if Alonso does retire. I will not be surprised. It looks like King is going to have ahead of Snookster. So yeah, King's really putting through all the paces through the pack. So as you can see on the map, he really is now the leader of the pack in 5th place. But if he can get a good gap, like good catch up to Leroy, who's also on the same tyres as him and on the same laps as him as well, this will be a good achievement. So the time's going down slowly. Yellow flag set to 3 again. That is Alonso again. I would not be surprised if he pits and retires in the session. So he's going to the pits. Yeah, I kind of guessed that was going to happen. So he's retired in the pits as well. So Cameron, just watching him now, the driver's winner from Bahrain last week, is now in prime position to try and put the pressure on Jamie, who's in. Oh my god, I had a bit of a lag there. I do apologise. Normally don't have the lags, but here we go. It's going to be close. When you're at the last corner, you need to be within 3/10. You need to be within 3/10 to make the move. If you don't, it's going to cost you dearly. Ninja's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Alonso has left the garage and left the building, so hopefully he'll return next week. So 15 drivers started, 11 remain for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. We also got the F2 League live exclusive for you guys. We've got Pepsi. That's the commentator that's doing the commentating for F2 tonight. Chang Wow has lost his communication. So, oh no, he's already left the session itself. No game sound. I do apologise, guys. Oh, what's the name? I am so sorry about that, Watkins. I'm glad you're the only one that's told me about it. While this is going on, the device has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. What's happened here? I do apologise for that. We've just got some technical difficulties with the sound itself. I'm not sure why there is an issue. So yeah, let me just double check quickly before I... There we go. We should have the sound coming in now. So I do apologise, Watkins. I really do apologise for that. You should have the sounds coming in now, guys. If it is getting too loud, please let me know. And I tell you what. Oh my God, Cameron, trying to hold on. I do apologise for the last lap also, because I was trying to sort out the sound itself. And now Cameron trying to put the pressure on Jamie, who got yellow flag set to 3. Arthur's retired. Arthur has retired. Will there be a safety car? And Kieran D is retired. And now it's brought a safety car. It's now brought the safety car. So now we have got 50 drivers turned down to 9 drivers remaining for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Again, it can be wrong. It's wrong luck. It is absolutely wrong luck. If you don't get it spot on, again, you will lose out massively. And if you don't capitalise on anyone's mistakes, like what some of the drivers have done, this is what's going to cost them dearly at the end of the season itself. We are aiming for at least 10 likes tonight for the video on the live stream tonight. If you can, that'll be fantastic. We're aiming for at least 10 likes. If you can do that, that'll be fantastic for me and fantastic for the stream and for the league as well. An update for the drivers who have not what's going on. I'm just having some technical difficulties from my end, as in, like, I'm having some lag issue just then. I'm hoping that's not going to cause any havoc. So the drivers who have pitted on the medium tyres, if they go on the hards, that is a good strategy to go forward. So we're just watching to see what. Do apologise if you notice any lag during the stream. If you do notice, please let me know. So we're just waiting for. So who would get? Huh? Okay. The reason why I'm a bit shocked is because Jamie and Ninja have gone for the soft tyres, which ain't gonna last long, but they probably know more than I do, and I am really worried that they've made the baddest mistake that they've ever done. I feel like they've made a bad mistake. I think Jamie and Ninja, correct me, I'm hoping they've got me wrong. But in this case, I think they've made a massive mistake, unless they're trying to hope for the safety car to come in again, which is a massive gamble. A massive gamble. And the safety car's coming into this lap, because all the drivers are all bunched up now. We don't have to wait another lap, that's good. We don't have to wait another lap as well. So Jamie will now be the safety car leader, trying to push on. But I think it's odds on for Cameron. But again, Leroy, Snookster, King, Colesbury and Mikey, they're all gone for the medium tyres at the start. So they could put a lot of pressure on Cameron now for when Jamie is. So safety car's in, and now Jamie's now pulling away from Cameron. But look at Ninja now. Ninja trying to. What is going on from Jamie? I'm wondering if he lost. I'm wondering if he was trying to get rid of that slipstream, but he's trying to warm up his tyres a bit. But he's got to be careful, because the tyre wear, as I said earlier on, the tyre wear is going to be massively wrong. Oh my God, Ninja really going for it. He really needs to make this move done now, because Leroy, his tyre wear, is going to be kicking in the next few laps. The soft should already be kicking in now, I would say, by one lap. But it should be kicking in by now. So Ninja trying to put the pressure on. And as you can see, Ninja trying to do everything he can. He's got to make the move done now. He's got to be careful. I think that may have caused Cameron to go wide with the contact between himself and Ninja. Again, Jamie will be happy that if this is going to keep going on, he might pull away about a few tenths here and there. So we've got Ninja, and we've also got Leroy, Snookster and King also having a good battle. Oh my God, what's going on here? So Mikey and Bevisor also trying to put the pressure on massively, between 8 and 9s respectively. But again, it's just all about trying to keep it composure. I'm going to go back to Ninja now, because he's about 2 tenths. Same with King and Snookster, they're both having a good battle for 2 tenths. So Ninja, oh my God, Ninja really, if he can get past him, I was going to say, if he passed him on the blind corner that we've just passed, that would be insane. But I think he's going to try and wait for that DRS, and he's going to have to do it sooner rather than later, because the medium tyres, as I said, they're going to warm up in the next few laps, and Leroy's going to pounce. Same with Snookster, same with King, same with Carsbro, same with Mikey. But Vez has got the hard tyre. Oh, a bit of contact between Ninja and Cameron. I wonder if Cameron had to stop because of Jamie broke too early. But I only saw the back end. So DRS is now enabled. So this is a good opportunity now when they get the DRS at the blind corner. Or just after the blind corner. So Ninja doing a fantastic race, but I feel like this is a bad move from him, as in having the soft tyres. Again, he probably know more than I do. But the more battles he's had with Cameron, the worse it's going to get with the tyre wear. That's the problem. That is a massive, massive problem. And then you got the medium tyres with Leroy, Snookster, King and Carlsberry and MDJ in the house, all banning out in that bunch. They're going to pounce once these guys make the mistake. Now, Cameron, oh, this is quite intense stuff. Just watching at the back to see if there's any battles galore. Ninja trying to keep it cool and calm and be collective. Ooh, trying to keep on. Yellow flag set to 3. I believe that is Beviser. Ninja's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. It's going to cost him dearly. Cameron with that DRS, and he's going to charge onto Jamie. So he's got to be careful. Oh my god, Cameron! Oh my god! Because Cameron lost the back end of the car. Ninja did not expect that to happen. And because of that, he's lost his front wing. Now that is a commentator's curse. Because I said he'd done really well. And now, Cameron lost the back end at turn 2. Which can happen, don't get me wrong. It can happen in the race itself. But I think Ninja did not expect, and it was like a last minute decision to try and brake. But I'm surprised he didn't try and... even if he went left or right quickly, and if he's on no assist as well, his car would have been really unstable at turn 2. So I think he had no other choice. But again, I could be wrong. If Ninja... Well, Ninja will have to hope that there'll be a safety car now. That'll be his only last hope to stay alive in this top 9 finish. Leroy's got the fast of the race now with a 1:17.597. So Leroy, who had pole position, really is on. Put the pressure on Cameron and Jamie. King's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple ones. Let's have a quick look at the penalties. Just quickly, while we're waiting for this other battle to go on. So King and Carlsberry are the only ones who've got 3-second time penalties. Vez and Ninja have both got 6 seconds worth of penalties. So those are the only 4 drivers who have got the penalties galore. Ninja's in the pits. So let's see how it all unfolds. Leroy trying to hold on against Snookster and King. King, who's been really impressive. I've been really impressed with his driving tonight. I know there was last minute moves, and it can go terribly wrong if you don't pull it off right. And every time when I've seen it, he has pulled it off perfectly, and didn't, and caused the drivers to have a rethink about what they have to do next time. But let's go back to the position changes again. Mikey's got the fastest of the race on 1:17.5. Well, they're going to subside. 2 to bed. We've got 2 to bed. Cameron, and Leroy. Leroy trying to go subside, and Leroy makes the move round the outside turn 3. What a move! But then again, some of the drivers who have been on the medium tyres, oh my god, King really going for it against Snookster. He saw the gap. Don't get me wrong. If he sees a gap, that is it. He will go for it. He really will go for it. Josh, how you doing, mate? So Snookster for the win. Snookster is in 4th at the moment. Yeah, he's in 4th at the moment. Let's have a look at the tyre wear. So Stokes needs to make the move on Cameron as soon as possible if he wants to win the race. Josh, if he wants to win the race, he's got to get ahead of Cameron and try and close the gap onto Leroy, because Jamie's going to have to pit. But Cameron's back end is going. And Leroy's got the fastest of the race again with a 1:17.277. 2 in a bed moment now. And also Stokes has now finally made the move. And now I believe King has also made the move. King, I tell you what, King's really going for it. Vez has got the 3-second time penalty for multiple points, so the penalties are all ranking up. They're all ranking up. So Cameron, who was the winner of last week's Bahrain Grand Prix, will be fuming. He will be fuming not to get into the top 3. So here we go. Can King trying to get into the top 3 tonight? That'll be an amazing achievement for him. Josh says, yeah, the CPI boys. Okay. Do you know much? Are you part of the CPI lads, Josh? Sorry. To support. So here we go. We've got a 3-car battle for 3rd place. We've also got the battle between 6th and 7th, and also got the 1st and 2nd battle as well. So we're on lap 25 of 33 of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Josh says, yeah, me, Snook and Cam. Oh, okay, cool. Nice one. Looks like King's now finally making the move into 3rd, and he does make the move. So that's a good move from King with using the DRS. Leroy's now putting the pressure on Jamie. Jamie's tyre has got to be absolutely shot by now. 7 laps of that softs. He would. I would say he would be nuts if he goes to all the way with another 7 laps on that soft tyre. That tyre wear is going to go. He's got to be careful because Leroy is going to be right close to him. I think Jamie was trying to wait and see if there was another safety car. That was my thinking. Same as Ninja. We'll have to wait and see how it all goes up. But if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the League Racing TV channel for all the live racing stuff. And also make sure you like on the video. Try and aim for at least 10 likes tonight. It would be a fantastic achievement as well this evening. Thank you so much. Jamie, you can see the tyre wear at the back of his car is just all completely worn out. Leroy now with that DRS should have the opportunity. Jamie's going to try and get away. King's got the fastest up the race. Oh my god, King's going to get close. Jamie will have to keep on the racing line. Yay, Jesus Christ. Jamie holding on for dear life. King, where's King? I'm going to watch it from King's point of view because he's got a grandstand view. If these two make a mistake, he's got a chance to win the Spanish Grand Prix. Same with Snookster. If Snookster can try and catch up to these guys, Jamie's tyre wear is absolutely shot. So Jamie's tyre wear is going to be absolutely shot. I'm just still watching it from King because he's got a last minute braking opportunity. Like Cameron and Snook are also bowing out. So here we go. Jamie now try and defend for all his might. You have to use all of his ERS. You have to be within 3/10. You have to be within 3/10 to stand any chance to make the move. Jamie trying to get rid of that slipstream, but it looks like Leroy will now finally make the move. And he does make the move. He's now the new leader of the Spanish Grand Prix. Yellow flag set to 2. I believe that is Ninja. So now Leroy is now the leader of the pack. But quite interesting stuff actually. If King can get past Jamie, this will be a fantastic achievement to put the pressure on Leroy, who's had pole position in first place, lost out to a few positions, and he's slowly crept him back into the pole sitter time, doing absolutely a stellar of a job and done a fantastic job, and I'm really proud of him, to be fair. Like I said, Jamie's tyre wear. I'm going to have a look at Jamie's tyre wear for now, quickly, if I can see it breathe. You can see a line. You can see a line on the left-hand side of the car on the wheel. It is worn out completely. He's got to be careful not to... If he's trying to hold on those softs all the way to the end of the race, then he's a very brave man. Very, very brave man. Oh my God, Jamie. Jamie's push... No. Oh, he's going to make the move! He's going to make the move! If he makes the move... He has! Oh! You've got to be careful. You've got to be... Oof. Oh my God, Leroy's going to do the old switcheroo, try and get that slipstream, but what a move from Jamie! It looked like Leroy had try and save ERS. It looked like he used majority of that ERS, and now King is put into play. If Snookster can get into this as well, this will be a good opportunity for him. So obviously, there's so many battles galore from first to possibly 6. Well, first to 5th at the minute, but first to 5th is just... If one makes a mistake, anyone can make a mistake. But Jamie will need to put all of his experience. I mean, don't forget, he has won a Drivers' Championship title. Cameron has dropped down to 7th. I don't know if he had any contact, but it looks like he has spun and he's dropped down to 7th. So the winner of the Bahrain Grand Prix will not be happy tonight at the Spanish Grand Prix. So Leroy will now make the move on to Jamie. King's having a quick glance saying, look mate, I am here. I want to make the move. I will make the move done as soon as possible. If you don't let me do it, I will be fuming. Oh my God, that was a bit of a lag. I'm so sorry about that. So Jamie now... Well, King's now going ahead of Jamie. Jamie, who's holding on for first. He could lose out 2 positions. And he has lost 2 positions. Now King's got ahead of Jamie. Now this is going to be quite interesting stuff between himself and Leroy. Because when you think about it, if King can get close to Leroy, this will be a fantastic opportunity to have a grandstand finish for this epic race, which to be fair, it's been really enjoyable on some of the battles that I've seen. But like I said, the only driver who's not changed positions, obviously from the qualifying, but obviously you can change positions, was Leroy. But now King with 5 positions, fantastic achievement, and now he's the leader of the pack. He's now the leader of the pack. As I said, if King can get close to Leroy, this is going to be interesting. He should have a bit of ERS, and if he does, fantastic opportunity for him. So obviously 3 drivers who have had the biggest movers so far between Mikey, Carlsbury and Visor with 6 positions. Next one is King, who's the leader of the pack in first, and he also got Ninja in 9th with 4 positions, but he'd be fuming that he should have had a podium tonight. But Leroy and Snooks are the only ones who have dropped positions so far in this race. Bye. So Josh saying Snook for the win. If Snook can try and get close to Jamie and get ahead of him, he needs to produce some good laps now. Let me have a look at the penalties actually. So, and change it from interval to leader. So at the moment, King is in the lead, but he'll drop down. He will drop down to 5th if it stays like this. He'll drop to 5th. He'll need to find 3 seconds from somewhere. And Cameron, who's lost 3 seconds of time, he's, like I said, he's back in 7th place. But again, Cameron with the fastest lap of the race with a 1:16.288, so he will get the fastest lap point at the end of the session. But so far, as things stand, Leroy, Jamie and Snookster will be in the top 3. But it all depends if King does not get a 3-second gap. At the moment, he'll be in 5th as it stands, coming up to the final lap. He'll need to produce a qualifying lap that he has never done in the medium tyres before. He'll have to do it. He's got no choice. He's got no choice at all. If Leroy can try and keep up with him, then he has won the Spanish Grand Prix. King will be fuming with that penalty. So, yeah, so at the minute, Leroy, Jamie and Snoozer will be in the top 3. King will be just outside. And will be, will be fuming not to try. Oh my god, Jamie and Snoozer trying to have a good battle for 3rd and 4th. Let's have a quick look at this. Oh, Snook! Oh, what a move! Oof. That was close, to be fair. That would have been close. But now Snookster could now finish in 2nd if... Okay, so this is going to be interesting now, because when you look at the timings now, if Jamie gets ahead of Snookster, Jamie can't afford to lose the 3-second gap. If he does, he has lost out massively. Looks like, I think that might be Ninja. Yeah, that is Ninja ahead. So King, just about across the line. Now he'll be delighted. I think he'll be delighted. He'll have to wait a minute. So Leroy. So like I said, King has finished. He's finished 3rd. What's happened to Jamie? He has crashed. Has he crashed? That'll have to be checked by stewards. What happened from his point of view, because I don't know if he crashed in in frustration or what. I don't know, but not crash in celebration. That doesn't make sense. But like crash in frustration as well. I think. But Carsberry in 6th, Jamie in 5th. So Jamie will be fuming not to try and get the unbelievable seeds itself. So, but yeah, Leroy, who's a new winner of this season's Grand Prix. Snookster in 2nd and King also in 3rd. So we've got, I believe, 2 different winners. And 2 different top 3 finishes as well. So that's a good job from the guys tonight. But again, I'm not saying it's a lot better comparing to like the issues that we had last week with some drivers. But apparently, driver of the day is Mikey. So he'll be absolutely delighted to finish in 4th. And yeah, I haven't mentioned Mikey at all in this race. So he was trying to be the silent assassin, where he finished off outside of the top 10 and started off in 2nd. So, oh no, sorry, not 2nd, 4th. Sorry. Oh, I've lost the plot now. But yeah, well done to the top 3 finishers. Absolutely insane stuff. Here are your race classification for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League, on the LeagueRacing TV channel. Leroy in 1st, Snookster in 2nd, King in 3rd, Mikey in 4th. So yeah, he'll be my driver of the day with a 1 stop. As well, Jamie in 5th. He'll be fuming. He should have gambled. Not gambled. Try and go for that. Cosby 6th, Cameron 7th, Visor 8th, Ninja 9th, Arthur, D, Alonso, Delta, Changing Wow and Echo Meister have all had at the DNFs throughout this race itself. So yeah, that's all you can see, guys, from the sayings. But we will be back for Leroy, Snookster, and for King as well to hear their thoughts of the top 3 finishing. But don't go anywhere, guys. I'll be right back for some top 3 finishing. Top 3 interviews. Bear with me a sec, guys. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. We've just done the Spanish Grand Prix. It was an absolutely epic race from all aspects of all the drivers tonight. We had from 15 drivers to down to 9 drivers, so hopefully we'll try and get a full grid to not get DNF if we can as well, because that would be absolutely immense stuff as well. So, unfortunately, I've not heard from Leroy, so again, he'll be absolutely delighted to join in. At the moment, I've only got Snookster in to join in the into the commentators box, so we're going to hear from his point of view. And then we was trying to get King to join in for his third place finish, but unfortunately not. I've not heard from him yet, so unfortunately we're just going to have to do the one interview, which is Snookster. So Snookster, how you doing, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Nice one. And you had a great... I felt like you had a good race tonight. Did you feel like it tonight?
Well, yeah, in all fairness, I must admit, I thought I had a good race. I think everything just went my way, really.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, it looked like everything, as you rightly said, everything was placed where you wanted to be. Did you feel like you lost out the win to Leroy near the end of the race?
Well, I think I lost the win quite early, to be fair, because I pit a couple laps earlier to try and get an undercut, but there's a safety car now.
Yes.
And I think that's where I lost the race, in all fairness.
Oh, okay. That's why.
I tried, I put up a fight, but I got stuck going Jamie. But I did get past him in the end, but it was a bit late.
Oh, okay. We'll have to wait and see how it all goes from that perspective as well. I'm sorry, Snoozer. Mike says Leroy says he's not been invited. Have you got Leroy at all from the chat? Sorry. If he is there, we'll have to do it very quick because I want to try and get out as quickly as possible, guys. So I do apologise. Oh, if not, we'll try and get him in next week. Alright, we'll try and get him in next week.
Yeah, I got him.
Cool. Leroy, if you're there, please make sure you join into the voice chat as soon as possible. So Snook, I mean, from your perspective, you had some great battles throughout the racing itself. Did you feel like, I know you said you lost out the win based on the undercut, but did you feel like you could have done a bit more differently in the race, or did you feel like that was the best that you could have done tonight?
I'd say that was the best I could have done because the softs just weren't really cutting it for me. So I was like, I need to get off these tyres as quick as possible. Then it was just unlucky with the safety car. But in all fairness, Taisley he's quick, so I'm quite happy that I only finished more than a second behind him. I'm quite satisfied.
Fair enough. I mean, did you had no choice but to gamble on the softs in the qualifying? Forgot to mention earlier. You had no choice when you qualified on the softs.
Well, at the time there was only about 12 or 13 in the lobby, so I was like, I don't know if it's worth going for the mediums or not. But, I just wanted to get as far up the order as possible, and because I obviously didn't race last week, so I just wanted to try and get as many points as possible to catch up.
Yeah.
But I didn't really want to take the risk of mediums.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, Spain is one of those tracks where the tyre wear is not great, and it's never been great at all. The softs ain't going to last till like probably about 4 or 5 laps in, and we all seen what happened when you guys pitted when the first sort of safety car came in, when there was a few incidences from that perspective. But don't get me wrong, Snooks, I think from your perspective, I think that's a good result for you to kick off your season now. Do you?
I'd say so.
Yeah, nice one. Did you? I know you had to move teams from from Ferrari to McLaren this season. Was that a very hard decision as well this season?
Not really. I mean, it's obviously a bit of a shame not to have Cowsbury anymore because we've won 2 constructors in a row, but eventually it's going to end and you're going to have to change at some point, but we'll see what I can do in the McLaren now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought you're going to miss that bromance, shall we say, with you and Carlsberg in the pit in the Ferrari itself. We are waiting for Leroy. If he is there, fantastic. If not, I am going to stop the stream in a minute. He has been invited to the chat. He should.
Jamie just joined.
Yeah, like I said, the drivers should not be joining into the chat if we're still live. So that's just the rule that should be obliged as well. So yeah, should be good. Anyway, so I've not heard from Leroy. If he has message, then he needs to join the voice chat now. If he's not, then I am going to shoot off in the next 1 minute time. So a couple of last questions for you, Snoop. What's your goal for this season?
Ooh, maybe a few more podiums, maybe a win if I get a bit lucky, but maybe top 5 in the standings.
Okay. So that's your goal, to try to get top 5 and stuff. Okay. That'll be fantastic. I mean, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine either way, because I think once you get your head down and what you've done tonight, that's the best result I've seen from you to produce the goods. Because last season, correct me if I'm wrong, last season you had some good races, and then you had some most of the time you had struggling races and not keeping up with your teammate. So of Carlsberg, obviously. Yeah, so you need to try and push on massively to do that as well. But I wish you all the very best of luck, Snook, and I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be in the top 5 either way, but fingers crossed. Yeah, try and be consistent. That's the main key of it all. I've not heard anything from Leroy. He is in the chat. He's in the party, as in the PSN chat. So all he has to do is just join the voice chat. That's all he has to do. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop the stream. Well done to Leroy, who a brilliant race from him. He did a fantastic job to get pole position and also the win at the last few laps, shall we say, with the battle from himself and I think it was from Jamie and then Snook. Last minute battle at the end and insane stuff. And then obviously well done to Snook for second place. He'll be absolutely delighted, as he said on the commentator's box. And then also well done to King, who was the king of the pack. Not literally the king, the double king, because he hasn't won. He got into the first king because he's got the podium. So he's got the one lot sorted now. So I'm going to shoot off now, guys. We'll be back next week for round 3 of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Regarding the graphics, again, I do apologise. Again, I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully we'll get that sorted as soon as possible. But if not, we might have to use the game graphics. The computer game graphics for this season. But yeah, cheers for that, guys. I'm going to shoot off. For the final time of asking, please make sure you like and subscribe to the LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live races itself, and also make sure you do at least 10 likes tonight. It'll be a massive help for me as well as the league as well. Cheers for that, guys. I'll see you all next week. Don't forget, one more thing. For the final time of asking, check out the LeagueRacing TV channel weekly schedule for we've just done the F1 and F2 of the CWC Racing League on the Monday nights. There's no racing on Tuesday or Wednesdays at all, but check out the rest of the week on between Thursday and Sunday. Thursday and Friday for the TTML Divisions 1 to 5 at the Spanish Grand Prix at 8 PM British Standard Time. So F1, F2, F3 on the Thursdays, F4 and F5 on the Fridays. The Saturday and Sunday would be the whole of feels like the Green League, because it's the BNL League on Leagues 1, 2 and 3 for the Italian Grand Prix at 7 p.m. Central Eastern Time on Saturday and 8 p.m. Central Eastern Time on the Sunday as well. And then also for the TTML Sunday League, which is on the Spanish Grand Prix again, but this time it's at 8 p.m. British Standard Time. So yeah, cheers back guys, I'm going to shoot off. Ta-ra a bit, bye bye.